Hi, I'm back with a new reading vlog. So, first of all, I would like to say my hot water is finally working after 5 days of not having hot water, and I feel so refreshed. I feel so good after taking the longest, hottest shower of my entire life this morning. So we're starting off the day and this vlog on a very good note, I would like to say. I just posted my last vlog. Today's Saturday, and so I'm kind of gonna try to post every Saturday and kind of start a new vlog then too. Instead of doing like based on books, I'm just gonna do it, like a weekly thing because my reading fluctuates so much. So we're gonna try to get into this routine and we're gonna see what happens and how it goes. So the last book I read was the last book in War of Lost Hearts trilogy. That trilogy is finally complete. Loved it. It was a 5 out of 5 stars. So why don't we talk about what I'm reading currently? Why don't I grab it? So my Kindle read that I'm still in the middle of, I did read some last night, is Children of Anguish and Anarchy by 𝕚𝕚𝕚𝕚𝕚. This is the book I'm reading. Very tiny. I think according to my Kindle, I was like 60% of the way through it. So we're making some good progress. I'm hoping this is gonna be the next book that I finish. It's so small, it's getting very good. If you want to know like a synopsis on this, go ahead and watch my last vlog because I'm not gonna get too into depth on it. It also has a beautiful map on the inside, and it even has like scales so that you know how far these guys are really traveling. That's cool. I've never seen like the scale thing before in a book, so that's really interesting. I am really enjoying this. This is the third book in a series, the Children of Blood and Bone series, so I'm not going to be giving you too many details about it, but I will be saying I'm loving it. I'm having a great time, and hopefully I can finish it soon, and I'll kind of update you as I go through and finish it. I did decide to pick up another physical read, as I usually do, because I usually have a physical read and a Kindle read going on simultaneously, and I haven't even started it yet. All I've done is pick out my sticky tabs because I'm going to annotate it, and I also put my bookmark and stuff in it. But that book is 𝕚𝕚𝕚𝕚𝕚 by Pierce Brown. I have the dust jacket put away because I don't like to read with those on. Sorry about the scratching. My dog's making a bed, so if you hear something weird, that's what you hear. So this is I don't know if there's going to be another book after this one. This is book 6 in the Red Rising. I don't know what that word is. The Red Rising world. I've read everything else. They're right here. I also have the collector's edition I found at Walmart. I am obsessed with this series. So it goes Red Rising, Golden Sun, Morning Star, Iron Gold, and Dark Age, and then 𝕚𝕚𝕚𝕚 is the latest one. I guess I'll see once I finish this book if we're going to continue the series or not. I think I've heard some stuff online that there might be another Red Rising book, but I don't know if it's going to be a continuation of this story or if he's doing like a spin-off series. That tends to happen a lot. So I guess I'll let you know once I finish this book whether I think there's going to be another book in the series. I'm really, really obsessed with this entire series. It's Pierce Brown makes the most intricate worlds. It was originally supposed to be a trilogy, and you can read it as a trilogy if you want. So you can read the first 3 books and it ends on kind of a happy ending. It ends overall pretty well in Morning Star, and then he decided to continue the series with these other 3 books, which a lot of the times when authors decide to do that, I feel like the books that come after the original story usually aren't as good, but I would disagree with that statement for this series in particular because I think it's added so much. We get to see them, we get to follow their entire lives. So pretty much the premise of Red Rising is, so you follow Darrow, who is our main character, and he is a red. So pretty much this society is separated by colors. Red is the bottom. You are like a slave pretty much if you are a red. And then the very top is gold. So golds are kind of known as like gods, because they're so powerful. They're like physically, they're built differently and so powerful. That's why they kind of run the entire society, is because they were easily able to take over the society, and each color has a specific role. I'm not really going to get into each color and what their role is, but just know we are following Darrow, who is a red, and pretty much we start off on Mars, and they live underground in Mars, and they pretty much just like dig and collect resources for the world. And as far as the reds are aware, they cannot leave the bottom, like underground of Mars. They are forced to believe that if they go to the surface, they will die. Anybody that goes to the surface will die. There's nothing above the surface. There's anything else. And so that's what the reds believe. And pretty much what happens is Darrow, and this isn't spoilers, it literally happens within the first like few chapters of Red Rising. So this is kind of like your introductory to this world. So pretty much Darrow figures out that his entire life is a lie, that the reds are slaves and they are forced underground to mine these resources for the golds and the society above them. And so once he realizes that how oppressed him and his people are, he becomes very upset. He rightfully so. I mean, if you learn that you're a slave, I mean, you're going to be rightfully very upset. Some tragedies happen to him. I'm not really going to go too into depth because when I read it, I knew nothing about it, and I just, some very bad things happened to him below ground that really traumatized him. It really makes him want to do something. It pushes him to where he has no choice but to do something about the situation he's stuck in. And so Darrow undergoes a surgery, and in the surgery he is transformed into a gold. His body is completely changed into those of that of a gold person. And what he does is he infiltrates the gold society, and he's part of this red rebellion group, and the goal of this rebellion group is to take down the golds and free his people and all the other colors from slavery. So that's kind of like a broad overview of what happens. So much more happens. That's just the beginning. That's a rough overview of what the story is, what the world is. And I really, if you want to know more, then I recommend you pick up the book and read it because it's phenomenal. And Pierce Brown does a great job at creating so many characters that you feel so much for. Like, even in this new, like the books that come after the original trilogy, he really makes you fall in love with certain characters that you never would have saw yourself like falling for. My favorite thing with characters is a good redemption arc. That's my favorite thing in books. Character development is the number one thing I look for in books. I love a good plot, don't get me wrong, but what will keep me reading and keep me coming back to a book and to a series in particular is good character building and just a good cast of characters. I love a good hero and I love a good villain. I love a good villain that turns into a hero. Any sort of character development I really love to read about. And the lines between good and evil in this series become really gray as you move through the series. And it's really interesting to see how our good characters kind of become bad, our bad characters kind of become good. And, you know, like I said, it's just that gray area they kind of live in, because in order to get the freedom they deserve, you have to do bad things, and you have to see these characters like weigh the risk of, is it worth it? And you also see their inner turmoil of the things that they end up doing, and it's just great character development. He does a great job with his characters. I have so many characters that I have such a deep connection to, which is why I've continued this series, because like I said, if you have great characters, then I will come back every time, because any sort of content with my favorite characters I'm here for. And so that is kind of a rough overview of the Red Rising saga. That's the word I was looking for, saga, the Red Rising saga. And like I said, I haven't even started reading 𝕚𝕚𝕚𝕚 yet, but I hope to start it at least today, get a few chapters in, and kind of get a rough overview of what this book has to bring to the table. And I'm really excited to dive into it. This will have me completely caught up on the Red Rising saga as soon as I finish this book. I'm just knocking out series that I'm in the middle of one by one, and I'm loving it. I'm having a great time. I might title this weekly vlog like finishing series I'm in the middle of, because we're doing great so far. So that's the update I have for you all. Welcome to a new vlog. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for listening to my rambling. And I really appreciate it, and I'm really looking forward to see how this week of reading goes. So yeah, I will update you once I get started on Lightbringer and once I get further into Children of Anguish and Anarchy, and I will let you know how things go. So yeah, I will see you in the next update. Bye. Hello and good morning, my beautiful people. I am back because I have a few updates. I have a miniature 2-book haul for you. So we're here to do some updates. My first update is I did start Lightbringer by Pierce Brown. I'm 2 chapters in, so I really don't have too much to say about it because I really haven't gotten into it too much yet. The more I get into it, the more I will update you and let you know how I'm liking it. Second update is I have finished Children of Anarchy, or Anguish and Anarchy by 𝕡𝕒𝕚𝕚𝕚. I ended up giving this a 3.25 on Storygraph. I really enjoyed it. Like I said before in one of my videos, a 3-star is not a bad rating for me. It means I did enjoy the book. It's just not I absolutely loved it level sort of thing. So that's what that is for this one. I believe this is the last book in this series. I think she's just gonna leave it at a trilogy because it ended on a pretty happy note and we got conclusions to pretty much everything. My difficulty, I think, with this series is the books and the story kept getting smaller and smaller. So with the first book, it was like a pretty thick book. It was like probably 500-600 pages. And then the second book was like 300 pages, and then this one was even smaller than that. And so I feel like she had a lot more room to really expand her characters a lot more than what they were. I think the plot was good. I don't think there was anything wrong with the plot. I think she really dove deep into that, but I think her books could have been a lot bigger if she spent a lot more time developing her characters a bit more. I think we were a bit focused on the plot, and I am a big character reader. I come back to books based on characters, and if I find an attachment to characters, if I enjoy them, whether they be good or bad, I just love any sort of plot development with characters. And so I think that's why this wasn't like a 4 or 5-star series or book, in my opinion, is because I just feel like the characters could have used a lot more depth and understanding than what was given to them. That being said, it's still a really good series. I still highly recommend it. It definitely gives us some more representation. I feel like Black people are really underrepresented in books today. I feel like we don't get a lot of representation in books today, and so the fact that we got so much of that in this series, I really appreciate. And so and I think she did a really good job really diving into the culture in these books. That was definitely really important part of the plot, was the culture of these people, and each individual tribe had their own type of culture, which I really appreciated, and I think it was really nice to see and read about. And yeah, I think we need more of it in books today, so that's another reason I would really recommend this series. And all the covers are just absolutely gorgeous. I'm obsessed with them. I definitely think I'm going to be displaying this one in particular because I just think it looks so pretty and good. But yes, this is a book done and read in this vlog, so at least we got one done. With that being said, I did start a new Kindle read. So I have decided to continue with my V.E. Schwab journey. The last book I read by her was like 2 weeks ago, and that was 𝕽𝕚𝕚, and I really enjoyed. This one is book 2, and I don't even know what the series itself is called. Let me see. I don't think she really goes into it. I don't know. I'm just going to say a Darker Shade of Magic series. I believe it's just a trilogy, and this is book 2. This is A Gathering of Shadows by V.E. Schwab. I am actually a pretty good chunk into it. I read quite a bit. I am on page 157. That is part 4. So this is in many parts. There's a lot of parts, and within those parts you have the chapters. And so I've read the first 4 or 3 parts. I'm now on part 4. I am absolutely devouring this book right now. I've been reading this over my physical read because it's been so easy to get through, and the story is phenomenal. I completely forgot how much I love this book. And the first book, which is, I just said it, it's not A Gathering of Shadows, that's what this one is, A Darker Shade of Magic. I read that one so fast. It was so easy to read. I remember enjoying it, but I think I gave it like a 3 stars. I am enjoying this one so much more than I am enjoying book 1, and I'm not even that far into it. First of all, I forgot how much I am obsessed with Lila Bard. She is like the epitome of women. Like, I aspire, like when I was younger, I aspired to be Lila. Like, she was my like dream personality to have, like just this badass girl who does not care about what anybody thinks. She goes on all these adventures, and she's just so strong. She has like such a strong mind, and she's been through so much in her life, but like she takes her past and it makes her stronger rather than debilitates her, which I think says so much about a character. I think it's so inspiring to read about her. I'm absolutely obsessed with her. I feel like we've gotten more of Kel than we've gotten Lila in this book so far, which is I love Kel. Nothing wrong with Kel. I love him as a character too. It's just Lila has my heart through and through. I was just talking about this. If you have good characters, then I will come back every single time to, really read. And I'm obsessed with Lila. I really like Kel too. I think he's in such a interesting predicament, and from where he was in the last book, he learned a lot of lessons in the last book. I still think he has a lot of learning to continue to do as a character. I think he's really lost in this book from what it seems like. Just kind of like, he doesn't really seem to have a purpose. He doesn't really have a true family, and he's really just trying to find those 2 things so far in this book. So I'm really curious. I don't know. It's given us hints of kind of what we're really going to get into. We have a perspective of a new character in this book, which I don't know how I'm going to feel about her. She's definitely a villain, and I love a good villain POV. I love, if we have a good villain, I absolutely love it. And so I'm really excited to see where things go with her. She makes me a bit nervous as well, because I feel like her and Lila, like if they ever met, it would just, I would love to read their interaction, and like, yeah, I think it would be so entertaining. But I am really loving it, and V.E. Schwab's writing is so easy to read. I think I talked about this when I read 𝕽𝕚𝕚𝕚. Like, I am just flying through. Like, I'll be reading for like 10 minutes. Well, what feels like 10 minutes, and I'm like 5% more of the way through the book according to my Kindle, and I'm like, wow, like that's insane how much I've been able to read. So yeah, I do remember when like this book was super popular on like BookTube and stuff like that before the age of TikTok. People were raving about this series, and I remember I read book 1, I was like, it's good, but it's not like amazing. And this book 2 is really making me see like, oh, I understand why people were obsessed with this series. The bad thing is, so I have these, the first book is in this edition as well, like this white classic edition. These are the original covers that she had. Since I have bought the first 2 books, they have released the new covers for the series, which they're good. I don't think there's anything wrong with them, but these are definitely like my preferred covers. So I'm having a hard time finding book 3 in this cover. I was able to find book 3 like a collector's edition, so it's gonna be like this style and like this cover, but instead of white it's gonna be black, and I did order that because I think that's the closest I'm gonna get for now. And I would like to have somewhat of a complete trilogy on my shelf. So I don't know how it's gonna bug me. So if I do find like the 3rd book in this edition, I would love to get it, because I think these are my favorite covers for sure. There's, like I said, there's really nothing wrong with the new covers. I think they look really good. They're definitely up to 2026 standards of what books look like today. But these covers I'm obsessed with. I think they're absolutely beautiful. So I would love to find a white version instead of a black version of the 3rd book. But I'll take what I can get. So that should be here tomorrow. So that's exciting. I'm excited to have the full trilogy in my hands and finish this trilogy hopefully within the next few months. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. But that's the update on my reading right now. Is I've mainly been reading A Gathering of Shadows, and I have not done a lot of reading on 𝕬𝕚𝕚𝕚. Hopefully I can get a few more chapters in today of hopefully both books. We'll see what happens. I don't have a lot planned today. I just kind of need to clean up around the house and stuff like that, and get some stuff done around the house. I need to get dinner in the crock pot, stuff like that. So I should have plenty of time today for some reading. So I'm really excited about that. Next on the agenda is I do have a small little book haul. They came in the mail yesterday and I picked them up today. I kind of like I stopped reading poetry for a while, and I don't know why, because I really love poetry. And so I decided to pick up or buy some poetry books to see, you know, if my love of poetry continues, which I bet it does. I absolutely love poetry. I think they're such fast, easy books to get through. And poetry books are definitely books that I reread. If I love them, I reread over and over and over again. I love them. They really help me. I think words heal me in ways that other things can't. They really do really good things for me. So the first one that I found is a poetry book by Alexandria Vassiliou, and it's called Stronger Than Anxiety. Here's the author's name, but it's called Stronger Than Anxiety. So it's poems about overcoming negative thoughts, defeating self-sabotage, and building self-confidence. So anxiety is something I have struggled with my entire life, and so I was kind of looking through, and right now at the stage of my life that I'm at, I'm really working on building my mental health and finding healthy coping mechanisms to help me with my anxiety and my depression. And like I said, words have a way of healing me. Words on paper have a way of healing me. And so I figured something like this that will kind of inspire me, I think would be really good for me and my mental health. I'm probably gonna read if not two of these poetry, both of them today. I have another poetry book coming in the mail today too, which I forgot what that one's called, but I'll let you know when I get it. So I'm super excited. Like I said, it's just, oh, she has a lot of books. So she has a lot of poetry books, but she's also published some children's books, it looks like. So that's fun. So yeah, this is the first one I got, Stronger Than Anxiety by Alexandra, however you pronounce her last name. So really excited about this one. And this one was highly recommended when I looked up poetry books on Amazon. And that is called Gray Matters by Kristen Costello. It's poems about mental health and healing is what it says. And then on the back is just like a little poem to kind of show what's to come in this book. So what on depression. So yeah, it's about mental healing and mental health and healing. Something I just talked about I could really use. I think it'll be really good for me, and I'm actually super excited to get into these today. Definitely going to be annotating them. I annotate every single one of my poetry books. So this is the tiny little haul that I have. Some 2 little poetry books. Like I said, one more coming in the mail today. I forgot what it's called, but I guess we'll find out together when it shows up. I'm super excited to get into these today as well. And yeah, I think those are my reading updates and stuff like that I have going on today. I will let you know today. What is today? Today's Tuesday. So hopefully I can get another book read before the end of the week. That would be the hopes. I'm definitely going to read these. That's not counting these. I want like an actual chapter book to be finished before the end of the vlog. I have read 1 book for this vlog, which is definitely an achievement. I'm hoping to make it 2 books in this vlog read. So yeah, that's the update I have for you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. I'm back and I have finished a book, so we're happy about that. I just got home. I stayed at my parents' house last night so I could watch my nephew this morning, and this morning while I was waiting for him to wake up, I finished my book, A Gathering of Shadows by V.E. Schwab. I ended up giving this a 4.25 on Storygraph. I absolutely love this book. I ate it up. It didn't quite give me 5-star feels. It was definitely really close, but I settled with a 4.25 just because it really didn't give me that 5-star feeling. But I love the book. I do have like a few complaints, but very little. The reunion that I was waiting for, we didn't get until like the end of the book, which was a bit disappointed because I really like to see these 2 characters interact with each other. So that was a bit disappointing. So I think that's why it wasn't also like a 4.75, is because there was a lot of stuff going on in this book, but not the stuff that I wanted to see per se. It was really interesting. I really liked it. The ending was a major cliffhanger, like I kind of predicted it was going to be, because as the book was going, I was like, we have so much to cover and we haven't even started another part of the story that I could see coming. So I'm not surprised we ended where we did. I think the 3rd book has potential to be a 5-star. I don't think the series as a whole is going to be a 5-star. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I gave book 1 3 stars. This one's 4.25. So we are getting better as the series goes on, which I really like to see. And that's very, I don't know the word. I always lose my words when I start filming. But it's a very good gradual incline that we're seeing in the books as we go on. And I am still obsessed with Lila, especially how we ended this book. We got a major cliffhanger with Lila, so I'm really excited to see if in the next book, well, clearly we're going to see in the next book, but I'm really excited to see like the outcome of what she's trying to do. So that's really exciting. I really enjoyed Kel and Rai in this book as well. They were really interesting characters. I think we fleshed them out so much in this book compared to the first book, and I think that's why I ended up liking this book a lot better, is because some of the other characters that were lacking in the first book really picked up in this second book. So I really appreciated that. And yeah, it was a really good book. Love the story. I always love a little tournament sort of setting. It's always fun. It's always good to see. And yeah, it was really an enjoyable read. I am gonna read the third book pretty soon, but I think I want a palate cleanser before I jump into that one. I did read a few chapters of 𝕬𝕚𝕚𝕚 last night before bed. I didn't read that much, or like 3 or 4 chapters. I'm on page 180, so I'm not even on page 200. So we are getting really interesting in this book. I will say it's finally starting to pick up this far into the book, and I've been finding myself wanting to read it more, so I think that's really good. I'm really excited to see where this book goes, because I have zero clue the direction we're going to be going. And we get the POV of Virginia a lot, well, so far more than we've had in the past, I feel like, and I feel like we're going to get a lot more of her POV in this book, so I'm super excited about that because I love Virginia. She's one of my favorite characters besides Darrow, obviously, and I'm loving the POV of Lyria as well. She's definitely, I don't know, I love all the characters. There's one more character, I don't think we're gonna see him again. Lyria, I'm also loving as well. Lysander, I could really care less about him. If you know, you know. And yeah, I'm really enjoying 𝕬𝕚𝕚𝕚 as well. And so I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog right here. Today's Friday. Typically I would be ending my vlogs on a Saturday, but I feel like ending with another book is a good way to go, because I don't want to start another book and then immediately end the vlog tomorrow. So I think we're just gonna go ahead and end the vlog here with the finishing of A Gathering of Shadows. We did a pretty good reading week in my opinion. We read 3 poetry books and we got through 2 physical books. So that's really exciting, which was A Gathering of Shadows and Children of Anguish and Anarchy, I believe is what it's called. So I'm really excited that I had a very productive reading week. Hopefully I can keep going on this roll. I know what book I'm going to pick up for my Kindle next. I've been looking on it on my TBR all week, thinking about how that's the next book that I want to read. So, but I'm not going to introduce it until my next vlog. And that's all I have to say for now. Thank you so much for joining me for this reading week. It was very productive. We got a lot done, and it was fun talking about the books that I'm reading. I'm really enjoying just talking about my books right now. It's been very enjoyable. So if you have made it this far, thank you so much, because I know these are not going to be short vlogs, and hopefully I will see you next week for my next reading week. Yeah, bye.